Welcome on the journey. Let's find out what the current energy is for you. Got my Palo Santo candle on in the background. And so Spirit is guiding me to talk about it because I guess for some of you, you need to clear the negative energy that's around you so that you can make space for the good in your life. Let's see what the energy is. There's a little blocked up energy. You're looking at the past. Present energy, we have the High Priestess. And this is you following your intuition. And your intuition is guiding you to make a decision. This is moon energy. So there's things that you don't know, but you do know. And part of the process for you is you might be making a decision because you do have this intuitive knowledge. And there is something that is calling you to make a decision here. And it could be about a partnership. We have the Hermit card. So another card very much of intuition. This is going inside, soul searching, taking some time alone to really open up your third eye. And when I think about the third eye, I think about your dreams, that spirituality. Some of you have this psychic ability that you're exploring. You really using your vision and imagination to help bring you into a balanced place. And if you have been feeling a little bit anxious lately, then it's time to look at the fact that maybe you've been a little bit out of balance. So you're bringing yourself back into balance. When I think of ninth house, I think of our exploring our beliefs, exploring the world, exploring higher education. And you're really expanding at this time. You're going through a process of ascension. You've been really evaluating and assessing what you've been going through in life, and we have squirrel. And when I think of squirrel, I think of really being resourceful and pulling all together and trusting, being a little bit more innocent. We also have sheep here. Being a little bit more innocent because there's been this desire to conform and to belong, but it's not who you are. You are beyond that now at this time. There's a partnership that you and something that you've been in that has been making you feel confined. And so you're really evaluating and reflecting on the situation at this time. You might be thinking about where to invest next in your energy level. And it could be financially too. And there's a lot of passive energy. We have water and we have earth here. So there's not a lot of movement, but there's a lot of reflecting. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot about this pull. Something's pulling you and guiding you to the next step. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. The Magician. So these are your superpowers. This is your skill that you have, and you have all of the resources that you need, inner and outer, to make whatever you want. So you're going through a period of transformation and manifestation. And how you communicate that will be the next step. And right now you might be finding it challenging, as we all might be experiencing, because there is this pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So that could be really pulling on your energy and creating a little chaos in your life, some miscommunications. So it's really having you step back, and some of the guidance here is to go more within in this time period, to reflect on your next steps, your next investments, because right now things are just, it's not the right time. So work on those skills, work on what you're creating. I'll look into what you are releasing at this time. What is our viewer releasing at this time? What is our viewer releasing? All right, this one's really coming. So you are in your crown chakra and you're releasing the need to look to the outer authorities for answers and approval, and to find, this is a time to find that divine wisdom and guidance by going within. So you're going to find the answers to whatever has been challenging you, whatever you've been thinking about, to move into the next step. And you're really transcending here, and you're very connected to divine source. And if you have felt a little bit detached, it's time to, and confused, it's time to really connect with source. And you can do that through using some crystals like amethyst and lepidolite, charoite, clear quartz. Let's look into what your soul's journey is at this time. What is the message? What is the journey? Ooh. Okay, there were a lot of cards that just fell on the ground, and 2 of them are up. So we have love and we have success. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Success, I know that there is no greater goal than love. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what struggle, if you're trying to make a decision in a partnership, focusing on love, loving the person that might be challenging in your life, somebody who might be trying to manipulate you. Doesn't matter. It's up to you to see the best in this person, and you will be successful if you can focus on the love, is the message. Let's get you a crystal angel. What is the message? Light spirit, what is the message? What is the message? Dolomite, so that's a white gemstone. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So there might be a long-term relationship that you really are trying to figure out here, whether or not you're making a decision, what you're trusting your instincts here. And it's saying to keep the faith. Get your message of healing from Archangel Raphael. What is the message of healing? What is the message of healing? Okay, we're stuck here on 2 cards. Prayer works, unconditional joy. So what do you pray for? What do you want? Keep your faith strong. Focus on that. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. So I want, please, Spirit, I'm thankful for an unconditional joy. So thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. So if holding on to your pet and going outside in your garden, gardening, getting out into nature, having a bath, just focusing on those things that make you joy, if instead of focusing on what somebody else is doing on the external of you, the authorities, other people trying to influence your life. Let's get you a blessing. Yay. What is the blessing? What is the blessing today? A blessing for healing of injury or illness. So some of you may have recently gone through something and you're healing from that. We have 6, 42, breaking down to a 6. And when I think of 6, I think of cooperation. I feel that for some of you, it's like your work routines, it's your health right now that has been really affected. And so if you can get yourself back into balance while we're in this Mercury retrograde period, to get your routines back on track. For example, if you've fallen off the wagon for not exercising every day, and giving yourself just 5 minutes of tiny habit just to sculpt your arms, or 5 minutes of a tiny habit to like sculpt your inner thighs, your glutes, stuff like that, just to get out into nature, then it's time to get back on track. Or if you've been on a eating regime and then you fell off the bandwagon for a bit, it's not too late to get back onto it. You can do this. That is the message here. I see butterflies, so you're going through a metamorphosis, and for that might be for a lot of you with your body as well. Well, very interesting reading. I enjoyed being with you today. Until we meet again on the journey. Bye.